Welcome to Parents TV On Demand, a place for parents to learn, share, and develop a healthy family together. Parents TV, our families, our lives.
Hi, I'm Ann Ebeling. You're watching Parents TV. Did you know nearly 3 million people in the United States have celiac disease? That means eating wheat, rye, or barley makes them sick. So being the parent of a child with celiac means you have to learn to cook in a whole different way. Joining us today is Dr. Peter Green. He's the director of the Celiac Disease Center at Columbia University. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Ann.
Now, first, if you can just tell us a little bit about what celiac disease is.
Celiac disease is a genetically determined disorder in which people develop a reaction to gluten, which is the protein of those grains you mentioned, wheat, rye, and barley. It's very common in that we consider it to occur in about 1% of the population, yet also very much underdiagnosed in this country.
And why is it so underdiagnosed, especially here in the United States?
Firstly, physicians are taught that it's rare, and you're also taught that rare things occur rarely, so you look for the common things. But another major problem is that the manifestations are so diverse. Patients may be going to dermatologists because of rashes, maybe having problems with their teeth, maybe getting diarrhea. Children can have short stature, behavioral problems. The manifestations are very, very diverse, and it's just a shame that pediatricians are not keyed into it all that much, because it's a simple blood test that sets off the diagnostic process.
Oh, great. So when a child gets diagnosed, what's the most important thing for a parent to know?
The most important thing is the initial education on what is a gluten-free diet. People have followed children into adulthood, and overall compliance with the diet is not all that great, except for children. When children are diagnosed early, they tend to remain on the diet for the rest of their life.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Green. And I got a taste of some gluten-free recipes myself at the Celiac Disease Center's Evening of Gluten-Free Cooking in New York. Now take a look at some of the delicious dishes the chefs came up with. Salads, sides.
This is the best dish here.
A main course, even dessert. All whipped up right here in Cooking by the Book's New York City kitchen, and all gluten-free. They're learning how to make great, easy dishes without skimping on taste. Joining in on the lesson is Ann Roland Lee, a nutritionist at Columbia University's Celiac Disease Center.
It's one thing to say that food can be good and it can be tasty, but it takes it to another whole level when you can actually show people that, one, preparing food gluten-free and healthy can be easy, can be woven into a regular menu, and taste so delicious.
Since celiac disease often runs in the family, it's important for parents to learn recipes everyone can enjoy.
To me, that's so important for children because they identify with their parents. They want to be able to be part of a whole group and not feel different. And so that, showing parents that this is an easy way to do it will help them translate the normalcy of this to their children.
Single dad Scott Roush suffered from the disease for 30 years before being diagnosed just 6 years ago.
Many things in your kitchen cabinet have gluten or wheat in it, and you wouldn't even realize, like Campbell's chicken soup, for instance, has wheat flour in it. So things that you would never traditionally think have wheat or gluten in it are not good for one that has celiac disease to eat.
But Scott didn't see the diagnosis as a culinary death sentence.
But it's really critical to know that you could live a very happy lifestyle and really go to any restaurants and not feel like you're missing anything.
Scott's 4-year-old son Jordan doesn't have celiac disease, but Scott says it's important for him to make meals like these that they can share.
I'm a single dad. I'm home all the time. I cook all the time in my kitchen, and I would love to learn how to make wheat-free, gluten-free meals.
So Scott, Ann, and their friends learned how to make this kid-friendly dessert from Chef Donna Boland.
The first thing we need to do is we need to get our eggs separated. We need to get our chocolate melted. Now the chocolate gets melted with coffee. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it over the chocolate, and we're going to do this in the microwave. We're going to beat these until they get a little bit lighter in color. A cup of sugar is going to go in there. So Scott, measure out a whole cup of sugar with that. So turn it off and then scrape around the edge. Put that into there. Let's let's put this back on. We're beating up these egg whites because then what we're going to do is we're going to fold the egg whites into this so we have a nice light batter. Pour the whole thing in. Right in that top shelf. And this really cooks really in about 17 or 18 minutes. We're going to do whipped cream that has cocoa in it.
And it has cream.
You just want to cover all of it, but yeah. And we're going to flip it over. All right. So we're going to spread it on the cake, and we're going to start to roll towards. So we're going to roll like that. With a few raspberries.
And just like that, you have something sweet without the sour side effects. Now, I tasted some of that chocolate roll myself, and it was delicious. You would never know it's gluten-free. For more information on celiac disease, check out Dr. Green's book, Celiac Disease, A Hidden Epidemic, or visit www.celiacdiseasecenter.org. You're watching Parents TV, your source for the best information for your growing family.
Thank you for watching Parents TV, Our Families, Our Lives.